My name is Nate Sharp.
Cody Longwell.
Nick Martin, and I'm the lead vocalist,
The bass,
Played drums,
and lead guitarist of Bad Idea. I first started playing guitar just because it's cool. I started when I was like 7. So I was like, yeah, if I do this, I'll be a rock star. Play some Led Zeppelin and stuff.
Am I happy that I joined/started Bad Idea? Yeah, of course.
I've always been interested in drumming. I flip pans over and play on the back of them.
What inspired me to start playing my instrument was Mr. Steve Harris of Iron Maiden.
I started playing my instrument when I was 7, so I've played for 8 years. And I ran into Gustav. He told me he played guitar, so we'd jam. My neighbor Sam played drums, he'd come, and then just kind of happened.
It started when me and Nick both went to a birthday party. Like, I went to this one kid's birthday party and he also went, and I had no idea who he was at this point. And I was just kind of showing off to him, like, hey, look what I can do with the guitar. And then he picked up the guitar and he was so much better than me, and I was like, cool, whatever. I was like, hey, I also play the bass. So he was like, cool, I play the guitar. I was like, whoa, that's cool. So then we started a band pretty much right there.
Nate, the bassist, they were getting rid of their old drummer and they needed a new guy, so they recruited me.
When we got our new drummer, we spent so much time like retraining him and like showing him all the songs, and that just took so long.
I found out about Bad Idea through Nate. Him and I have been friends for quite a while.
I mean, like, I've known Nate for like a long time, probably like 5 years. And we've always had like this thing going because we wrote all the songs together. Drummers never really wrote any of the songs. So when our first drummer, we like kicked him out, Nate brought in Cody, and those guys have known each other like forever, like long time. So I mean, I know Nate, and just like Nate and Cody together, it kind of worked.
The only part of the songwriting process I'm really involved in is the drum patterns. I'm not very well versed in music theory, so scales and that aren't really my thing.
So on our more rockin' songs, particularly our older ones, Nick wrote the music for all of those ones. So what I would do is I would take a bass line that was fairly identical to the guitar part and put as many notes in it as I could. Like, if the guitar part was just like, I'm over here going. But now I kind of just do the traditional bass player thing where I just hang around on the root note, and then at the end of the phrase I just go. So.
While I've been in the band, I've bought like 5 guitars, an amp or 2, lots of effects, and just an estimate, probably like $5,000.
While I've been with Bad Idea, I could probably say in the 4-ish years that the band has existed, maybe I've spent about $3,000 or $4,000. Probably a little bit less than that.
I've easily spent $3,000 to $4,000 on drums while being with Bad Idea.
Last summer, we took a tour to Montana. It wasn't really a tour, it was like a family vacation that we all brought our instruments on. And it was really good. In 7 days, we played 5 shows. We made $240.
Yeah, the best show on our Montana tour was at Kalispell, Montana.
The best show we ever played was probably in Kalispell, Montana. We were playing in the basement of an old record shop.
Great show, packed basement of the record store.
Our bassist got slapped by an angry lesbian.
After the show, Nate was making out with this girl downstairs, so I come back to get some of my gear, and he's just there. And I'm like, cool, score Nate, getting the chicks. So then I go put some more gear in the car. When I come back down, so the girl was a lesbian, and her girlfriend was also at the show. So I come back down, and I just see Nate get like decked by this girl. So he falls back into the wall after getting like a huge backhand like bitch slap from her. And it was just hilarious. Funniest thing ever.
Great show. Great show.
If there's one thing we could change about Bad Idea, I would definitely change our vocalist. Nick is great, but he's a better guitar player than singer. So I feel like if we got a vocalist just dedicated to vocals, it would improve our sound.
Well, I mean, Bad Idea rocks like hella hard, but if we just had twice the amount of guitar solos, then I'd get to play more guitar solos. So that's what I'd change.
If there was one thing I could change about the band, is if there was somehow a magical copy of Nick who doesn't look like Nick, you know, because that would be creepy. But just who played the guitar just as equally as awesome as he did, that didn't want to take any solos ever, so that way Nick could still get all the solos, I guess. Then we could cover anything we wanted to. Right now we're pretty limited because we don't have that second guitar sound. But if we were to have that second guitar sound, we could do anything we want, and the songwriting possibilities just open up. So.
My favorite song by Bad Idea is Save Me. It's kind of a more slower rock ballad.
My favorite song from Bad Idea is a song that we are not allowed to do anymore because of the guitar player. It's called Shrooms. The moral of the story, this guy goes into the woods, does shrooms. So band practice, when we have a show coming up and we have a set list, we'll run the set, and then we'll run the set, and then we'll run the set, take a break, and then we'll run the set like 3 more times. But when we don't have a show coming up, like we have like a really big bar show coming up like 3 months out, and we have to learn all of our stuff, we'll play a song, and then maybe kind of leave, and then come back 30 minutes later, play a couple more songs, maybe eat some pizza, or we'll play ping pong downstairs. We've gotten into a bad habit of playing ping pong.
In 10 years, I see myself hopefully still drumming with Bad Idea, or another band of the same genre. I really enjoy making music, and it's just a great pastime.